A baby's baptism ended in tragedy on Tuesday when a 7.1 magnitude earthquake rocked a Mexico church, killing nearly a dozen family members, according to reports. The family had gathered at the Santiago Apostol Church in Itzalo for the 2-month-old girl's christening. Only 3 people made it out alive after the massive quake caused the church to crumble, the Associated Press reports. It was a scene of horror, sadness, with most of the people inside the church dying, priest's assistant Lorenzo Sanchez told the AP. 4 children were among the 11 dead, the AP reports. Residents dug through rubble for hours before finding the deceased. They laid the bodies out on the street and covered them from the rain, according to the site. The deadly earthquake struck on Tuesday, leaving more than 200 people dead, officials. Mexico's Civil Protection Agency Director, Luis Puente, tweeted earlier this week. Pablo Spencer of Graciano Villanueva Perez, who lost his wife, sister, daughter, son-in-law and 2 grandchildren during the baptism, spoke through tears as he recalled the ordeal to the Los Angeles Times. "I am in profound pain," he said. "I am shattered." Among the dead are 2-month-old Elideth, Manuela, 27, and 8-year-old Maria. The death toll at the church marked the highest number of casualties from the quake in a single venue recorded anywhere in the country, the Times reports. 11 coffins were lined up on Wednesday as mourning friends, relatives, and locals gathered to remember the family. Pablo Spencer of "These were all people we knew. This is a small town," Carmen Moran said as she gestured toward the many caskets, naming the victims. Zanabian, that was Aurelia. That was Fidelia. That was Florencia. And Azucena. Shocking images and videos from the destruction reveal the extent of the damage from the violent quake, with buildings reduced to rubble, others on fire, and thousands of people flooding the streets after fleeing their homes. A majority of the casualties have been reported in Puebla, Morelos, and Mexico states, and Mexico City. Among those killed, 21 children died at Enrique Repsamen School in Mexico City. Pablo Spencer of the Associated Press reported that dozens of buildings toppled into mounds of rubble, with at least 44 buildings falling apart in Mexico City alone. The earthquake comes 32 years to the day after Mexico was hit with one of the deadliest earthquakes in its history in 1985, which killed thousands. The country was hit with another powerful earthquake, with a magnitude of 8.1, less than 2 weeks ago in southern West Mexico, near Acapulco. As volunteers attempt to rescue victims from the rubble around Mexico City and the surrounding region, there are things you can do right now to assist in the rebuilding efforts. Here's how to help those affected by the disaster.